H&H is a food truck festival in Oklahoma City. Started 3 years ago, just from humble beginnings of a couple of food trucks and about 30 people. And it's grown into the last event that we did was 36 food trucks and about 20,000 people, just a three-year short time. We got involved last year just as participants of going and checking it out, seeing what it was all about. There was about 20 food trucks at the time, and somewhere in the area of about 10,000 people. And when we started our food truck, we knew that it was something we wanted to be involved in, just the organic growth of it, the community of it, and everything that H&H represents, we wanted to be a part of as a food truck here in Oklahoma. So we contacted the guy that kind of heads it up, Brian Bergman. He's officially known as the mayor of H&H, and he was able to get us in, so we're part of it now.
We built the truck expecting to go to H&H. That was one of the things that that was our goal, was to get to events where we were doing 500-600 pies in a night. And so we actually laid out and set up our truck when building it to make sure that we could handle that kind of flow of pies through the truck itself. And so the night before our very first H&H, we were sitting there trying to figure out, do the math, how many pies can we actually cook. And I think we ended up coming up with, we could do 890 in a 6-hour frying period. So if we started a certain number of hours before H&H actually started and started frying, we could actually hit our 890 pies or whatever. But our goal right now is to do 800 pies in a 5-hour period at H&H. So that's our goal. We haven't got there yet, but we're hoping for this next one we can do it.
We've gotten to the point where we're starting to set up the legal process to hire employees, and we're looking for people to work day to day in the truck in Stillwater, and also for events. We have events almost every weekend. It's getting to the point where we got to have 5 or 6 people in the truck, and you can only rely on Steven's wife so much. You need to find some more employees. So we've been looking and we've been talking, and we've actually just interviewed someone today, and so we're working on getting more people into the truck so that us 3 owners don't have to do absolutely everything.
We do a lot of preparation ahead of time. We try to prepare as many pies, pre-make them as possible, and have them on the racks in the refrigerator ahead of time. So there's dough making and filling making throughout the entire week, the 4 or 5 days ahead of time. And then usually what it comes down to is the 24-hour period before the H&H event. We are pre-making anywhere from 300 to 400 pies and have those stacked up in the refrigerator ready to go. And then during the actual event, we're making pies continuously while the ones that are pre-made are being fried, and we make another 200 or 300 during the event itself. So we have meal pies. Our meal pies include sausage mac and cheese, which is our most famous, fajita chicken, beef taco, pepperoni pizza, and cheesy barbecue. And then we also have dessert pies, which are divided between fruit and cream. Our fruit pies are apple, strawberry, cherry, peach, berry bomb, which is strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries all mixed together. And then our cream pies are chocolate, banana, and the PBCB, which is chocolate and banana inside the pie, and then when it comes out of the fryer, we smother it in Reese's peanut butter.
The first few times we made it, it wasn't quite where it needed to be in order to stick together really well, but we worked through that and got the dough recipe where we needed it. Fillings as well. We don't have a lot of ingredients in the fillings, but there's just that perfect blend of the fruit and the sugars and whatnot, and our other special ingredients. And so we found those through trial and error, and honestly, to this day, some of the filling recipes are still changing to make sure that they're the best that they can possibly be. When it was colder, we did offer, and when we did breakfast, we offered coffee, and in the evenings, we would offer apple cider and hot chocolate as well. Those didn't sell as well as we'd hoped, so we dropped them, and also it's gotten warmer, but We have talked about creating more options to make meals along with the pies, so you could have a meal pie along with like a side of fried mushrooms or something. And so we've looked into that, and that's something that we might get into the future. And then as far as dessert pies, we're just finding new ways to add stuff to it, like peanut butter, ice cream. We just started doing floats actually with root beer in our ice cream, so a lot of people have had those and really liked it.
When we went to go actually start carrying ice cream in the truck, we all got together and decided that we wanted some really high quality ice cream. We don't want just something from like Bluebell or Brahms or something like that. We wanted something unique and special that you aren't probably going to pick up. Yes, it's vanilla, but it's also vanilla bean, which is has a unique flavor on its own. And we also buy some of the most quality ice cream that you can buy, which is 15% butterfat ice cream, which is just extremely rich and just tastes amazing. Like the first bite you have, you're like, man, this is good ice cream.
Every picture of me is going to be of me eating in this thing.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm always putting food in my mouth, and it's great. But at least it's good food, right?
Hey, it is good food. That's for sure.